Salutatio discipuli. Greetings, students. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to deal with conversational Latin. A partner of mine gave me this book and asked me if I could teach from it. He said he want to learn Latin that he can use today. And for sure, conversational Latin can help with that. We're going to do chapter for chapter. So you start with chapter 1. And what I'm going to point out, I'm not going to point out too much of the grammar, but I'm going to point out some as we go along. And the more advanced stuff we'll save for later. I'm also going to point out the our English, how we can see our English within it, being that this is the grandparent language to the English. So when we see any points of English, I'll let you know on that too. So let's begin. We got boy meets girl, conversations, level 1. Boy meets girl. And we got Paul and Gloria. In Latin, Paulus and Gloria. So again, we see Gloria is already in Latin form. So we say in English, we speak in a Latin word, Gloria. It's not an English word, but let's begin. I must do it in the form of Latin, then English. So let's begin. Paul. Hello. What is your name? And Paulus. Salve. Quid est nomen tibi? Gloria. Hello yourself. My name is Gloria. What is your name? Salve et tu. Mihi nomen est Gloria. Quid est nomen tibi? Paul. My name is Paul. How you doing? Nomen mihi est Paulus. Quid agis? Gloria. I'm fine, thanks. How are you doing? Valeo gratias. Quid agis tu? Paul says, I'm fine. Hey, I know you. You live in the next block, don't you? And as we go along these chapters, you're going to see that it gets more advanced as we go along. But these like elementary as we right now. Say Paul say, I'm fine. Hey, I know you. You live in the next block, don't you? Valeo. Hui ego te noi. Non ne in proximo vico habitas? And Gloria says, yes, I do. Etiam habito. Paul say, what's new there? Qui noi ibi? Qui noi ibi? Gloria says, nothing new. Goodbye, Paul. Nihil noi vale pale. And Paul say, goodbye, Gloria. Wale Gloria. Another thing I want to point out before we move on is you see sometimes he gonna have the Latin and English word order, and sometimes he's gonna have it in Latin word orders, which is any kind of order. For example, salve, as we see Paul say hello, Salve is hello. What is your name? Quid is what is Norman TB the name to you? What is the name to you? So it's not in the order of English as what is your name. But sometimes he's gonna put it in English order, and sometimes he won't. I guess he or she, the author of this book. So I guess they try to get you, which is a good thing, get you on this, because when you read in Latin, you're not gonna happen in English order most of the times. So you'll be able to read it in Latin order, but it'll still make sense to you over time. So level 2, Mario runs into his friend Julia. So we have Mario and Julia in Latin, Marius, and Julia. The Latin terms for those names. Mario says, "Hello, how are you? Salve Julia, ut vales." Julia says, "Not bad, and you, Mario?" "Non male, et tu, Mari?" And you see the name Marius becomes Mari when spoken to. We're gonna see that a bit. How even the names change, congregations based off context. Mario says, I'm doing fine. How's your brother doing? How is he?" "Egone bene mihi es, ut frater tuus vale, salus es." Julia says, "He's doing as well as ever. Sic vale ut numquam melius." Mario says, "How's your family doing? Ut vale familia tua?" Ut vale familia tua? Julia says, "All are doing fine. Omnes domi bene se habent." So we see right here words added that we don't see in the English side. We see the word domi, which is for house. So you're basically saying all of the house is good. All of the house have good, technically. Let's continue. Mario, "And your friend, how's he doing?" "Et amicus tuus, quid agit?" Julia says, "He's doing right well. Recte vale." Mario says, "Where are you coming from? Unde venís?" Julia says, "From the library. De biblioteca." Mario says, "Where are you going? Quote agis?" Julia says, "Home, domum." And we see home, domum, as just the subject. And we see home as the ablative form, or the data form, domi, of the house. We're going to see that Latin doesn't have the, a. It don't express of, and the way we express of. And we're going to point that out too. Mario says, well, I must go now. Goodbye. Queen Noom Abi Undum Mihi es Wale. Julia says, goodbye. Take care of yourself. Bene Wale Kurat Waleas. Kuraut Waleas. Sometimes you might hear me skip a vowel. That's advanced when speaking. We would say both of these vowels with the two vowels by each other, kura and ut. We'll either get rid of the a or the u. We'll say kurut waleas or kurat waleas. But for the purpose of these videos, I'm going to say it all out if I don't forget. So level 3, Tulia introduces her friend to Luke. And we got Luke and Tulia. In English, it's Lucius and Tulia. So as you can see, most names that got the IA, like Maria. Now we got Tulia and Julia. All those are already Latin terms. Still in the same form. We're going to see that a lot, and I want to point that out. I'm going to point out how we say a lot of these terms wrongfully. But let's begin. Luke says, hello Tulia, how are you doing? Salwa sis Tulia, quid agis? Tulia says, hello Luke, how are you doing? Salve Luki, quid agis tu? Luke says, you know me, I'm always fine. Who is this girl that you have with you? Nostimi me semper belle habeo. Quis es haec puella quae tecum est? Tulia says, Luke, I'd like to introduce you to my cousin Priscilla. Priscilla. Luki, William Tadere Tibi, Cosobrinam meam Priscilla. Priscilla. We got one word already that's similar in spelling, but different pronunciation in Latin and English. In English, it's Priscilla. In Latin, it's Priscilla. Priscilla. The C and the C on both got different sound. One got the S sound in English, and the Latin always got the K sound when you see the C. Never the S sound in Latin. Never. Unless it's the S. But the C always got the hard K sound. Luke says, Priscilla, I'm glad to meet you. Do you live in this neighborhood? I live only 2 blocks from here. Priscilla, mihi pregatum este comunere, habitasne en Haquicinia, ego ipse habito duo solum vicus hinc. So now Priscilla in the conversation. So she says, no, I live in a little town of Ardea. Mini me vero. Habito in Apodulo, Ardea. And Luke says, Ardea is Ardea in Campania or in Latium. Ardea este en Campania and in Latio. Priscilla says, in Latium, not far from the city. en latio non procul ab urbe. And that's an example right there of an English order. See, en latio, which is in Latium, non, not, procul, for, ab, from, urbe, the city. And remember, there is no the in Latin. But as you get more advanced in the learning of Latin, you'll be able to put those does and is inside the language automatically without having to see it being represented. So when I read in latio non procul ab urbe, I see in Latium not far from the city automatically. So Luke says, tell me, how often do you come to Rome? Dic mihi, quoti es Romam venis. And Priscilla said, as often as my cousin invites me. Quotius scumque, consubrina mea me invitat. And this is an example of non-English style, right? We see quoti escumque, as often as, consobrina, cousin, mea, my, me, me, invitat, invites. So you see, it's all scrambled up. But don't worry about trying to move it around in your head. The endings of the term are going to help you understand later. We're going to get into that much later. The forms and how you could be able to say consubrina mea and know that's my cousin and not cousin my, or me invitat would say invites me and not me invites. So let's continue. Almost done with chapter 1. And as we go on, I'm going to do less and less stopping and explaining and just do with the conversations, because we're already going to go through a lot of the explaining in these first few chapters. So Tulia says, enough of this. I'm sorry, Luke, but we have to go now. My brother has been waiting a long time for us in the gym. So she hitting on the homegirl. So, hike hactenus me penitent Luki, me penitent Luki, se nobis nuc in undum es, frater meus nos in gamissino gymnasio, jam dundum expectat. And Luke says, Tulia, please say hello to your brother Tullius. And you see in the Roman family, or the Latin speaking families, you see brothers and sisters have similar names, just masculine and feminine version of the name, Tulia and Tullius, for the most part. So Luke said, Tulia, please say hello to your brother Tullius. Priscilla, take care of yourself. I hope to see you again soon. Tulia, amabo te, ubi fratem tuum Tullium salvere. Priscilla, cura ut valeas, mox ut spero te iterum videbo. So let's look at this term right here real quick before we go. Videbo, meaning hope to see. I hope to see. You see all that in one word. The original word is video, or in English we say video. And the term video means in Latin, I see. There's a different form, meaning I hope to see. But the word I see, you can see that videos, we watch videos with our eyes, we see. They're using the Latin term for that term. So video means I see. Tulia says, goodbye, take care of yourself. Wale kura ut wale as. Priscilla says, bye bye, Luke. Bene wale Luki. So to sum it up, vocabulary that we just going through in the story. To be fine, Bene sahabere or waleo. And don't worry about these forms. We're gonna get to a lot of that. I got a grammar course coming. 2 of them really. But let's continue. To be very well. Recte walere. Goodbye wale. Or in the plural when you're saying goodbye to a group of people. Walete. Bene walele. Bene wale. Or Bene walete, goodbye. Hello, salve, in the plural, salvete. And I know you probably hear me all do the same V's with the sound of a W because that's the sound of that letter. Wale. Or salvus. Are you speaking to a female? Salwa. How are you, or how are you doing? Quid agis. In the plural, quid agitis. Or ut wales. In the plural, ut waletis. I am fine. Bene mihi es. Introduce. To introduce to somebody. Trado, which is I introduce. Tradere is to introduce. No, in a defective verb, which means it's like in English we got the word know, as in do you know something, and we got the word know as in knowledge. And one is a noun, one is a verb to know something. They ask you, is the verb defective verb? Know we, or know we ise, know we se, know we sti, you know, or know sti. And we say things like no wisne, do you know? That's another thing I forget to mention. When you're dealing with questions, just like in English, we deal with words like where, why, what, who, when. Those words typically means you're asking a question. And our tone of our voice, different when we're asking a question, or we say we say that's fine, that's good. We asking if that's good. That's good. Got that tone in our voice. That's good. We just telling you that's good. You're just saying normally that's good. We asking if that's good. That's good. So that's the same way in most languages, even Latin. The tone of our voice usually tell if we're asking a question, and there's another way in Latin. So we got the what, where, who. We got let me see if they got an example. Let's see. For any example, okay, right here we see the word love. To love, habitere. Um, we see the word ne connected to that. We see the word ne connected to habitas. Habitas means do you love, means you love. When we add the ne, we turning it to do you love. We make it, that's another way that we create questions. We add ne to the verb, which means love. The verb is love, and it's in the form of you love. So we got habitas. So we say habitas ne. The Latin speaker will know you asking, do you love? In Hakwakinia, this neighborhood. In English, we use the term vicinity. So you see neighborhood, the vicinity, Wakinia. We know in English habitat, habito, I love. This one, habitas, you love. Habitas ne, do you love? If I say habito ne, do I love? He'll be asking that. He's adding ne to the verb. Right here we see es ne, which is the word est, us, and ne. So now you turn us to a question. Us, ardia, in campania. We see the word en. In Latin, the sto en. But en can also mean on in Latin. Okay, let me see any other teaching lessons in here before we go. Okay, that's good for now. We got meet, transitive and intransitive, convenio or venere. We got the word name, nomen, like we say nomenclature in English, nomen. Not bad, non male. Pleased to meet you, mihi purgatum est te convenere. Say hello to someone, ube, or the plural, ubete. Aliquem salvere. Thanks, gratias. Thanks a lot, gratias maximas. Thanks a million, sesquentas gratias. So we also see that French, Spanish, Portuguese, German, all these other languages also come from this, not just the English. A Spanish speaking person probably get it quicker, but it's not hard for English speakers neither, because it's the grandchild, the great grandchild at that, of the language. So just do additional greetings and responses, and this ain't it. Where are you from? Unde es? Where are you coming from? Unde venis? How are you? Qui vales? Fine. Recte? Fine also. Belle? Very well. Per belle? Also very well. Bellissime. I'm fine. Me bene habio. I'm doing quite well. How male quidem valio? How are you? Ut te habes? So. Ware? Fairly well. Mediocriter. Quidem valio? And we see mediocrity, fairly. Not bad. How male? Not too well. Non optime sane. As usual. Ut soleo. And we see the word maximum. That's in English. Also, where was that? You can see that with Islam. You should see that. Yeah. Say thanks a lot. Gratias maximas. So when we say maximum, we're saying English we say in Latin term called maximum. So you say as usual, ut soleo lousy plane in feliciter. Everything's okay. Satin salve. Again, everything is okay. Omnia sunt pulchre. Everything's beautiful. Or omni sunt feliciter. Or omnia sunt festiviter. Festive. Like a festival. Festiviter. Hello, how you been? Salve. Walistine. Fine, great. Probe, uege, euge. Well, I'm still alive. Am vivo. Hello, salve. Same to you. Salve et tu. Hello, pleasure to meet you. Salve te convenice volupes. Hello, the pleasure is mine. Salve mihi quindem volupes. How are things with you? Everything alright? Quo pacto res se tibi habent, rectine sunt omnia. So you see on the word right, recte, they add the ne to create the sentence form. Rectine sunt omnia, in fair shape, in mediocre statu, in great shape, in optimal statu. Glad to hear that. Lightus, all for feminine. Lighta. Istud audio. So you see the word here, just like the word see is video, the word hear in Latin give us our English term for audio. And we know what audio we listen. I'm delighted to hear that. SBE istud auditu perquam iucundum. So SBE istud auditu perquam iucundum. I'm glad for you. Gaudia tua causa. I'm sincerely glad to hear that. Audire istud ex animo gaudeo. Thank heavens. Laus superis. Goodbye for now. Nuc wale. God bless you. Dite ament. Take care of yourself. Take cura. Take it easy. Otiosus or otiosa, the feminine. Esto. Otiostus esto. Goodbye and good luck. Waleas beneque tibisit. So we go get to, before we go, let's talk about this and. Sometimes you see and written as et, et. Sometimes you see it connected to a word. We see in this case we connect it to good and good. We connect it as beneque. That means and good. You can see that later. I'll explain it again when we get there. And that's the end. In the next chapter, we're going to get to family. Going to give us a bunch of words like aunt, uncle, mother, father, brother, sister, etc. So peace till next time. Walete.